Yourself a break. Give yourself a break from putting this image on. Give yourself a break from feeling like you have to control everything. Give yourself a break from conforming to a way of life that is not yours. Give yourself a break in the sense of you are the way you are and that's just how you are. You're not going to be able to change much. Give yourself a break on the sense of how people see you and how people perceive you in the world. As long as you know how you're perceiving yourself, that's all that really matters. Growing up, I used to think that other people's opinions mattered more because of their age, or other people's opinions mattered because I didn't particularly know. That's not always the case. Give yourself a break from living this life of internal sovereign, of every day not feeling fulfilled. Why don't we feel fulfilled? The reason why we don't feel fulfilled is because we mask all these emotions, we hide away from our true authentic self, and then we come crying saying that we don't know who we are. Give yourself a break from not knowing. You know, we don't need to know everything. That's the beauty of it. The way we can learn and process learning is beautiful. Give yourself a break from feeling that you need to accomplish everything at once, and if you don't, then you're not going to be achievable, or you're not going to be able to admit to what other people want you to be. It's not about what other people want you to be, it's about what you want yourself to be and who you want yourself to be, and I never really realized that. Give yourself a break. You know, we take so much energy throughout the day and we use it on the shit that we don't even need. And then by the time we realize what we do need, we don't have the energy to apply, which is called motivation. You're so motivated that you're unmotivated. So motivated for the things, oh, if only I had this, if only I had that, if only I would be happy. That's not the truth. I feel like in order to find happiness, you have to be still. In order to find the joy in things, you have to be aware of being still, consciously flowing through your body. It's hard. I just read a book and it's basically about burnout, and it's basically called The Hustle Cure, and how to unravel all the things that we've implemented in our life that no longer serve us. And I was reading in the book, and it said, you know, do you believe if only you'd be happy, if only this would happen, you would be happy? And I said yes, because in reality, I'm not going to lie to myself. I'm not going to ever fabricate something that is not true. And I said yes, and basically when I said yes, I felt almost defeated in a sense, because I'm like, why? Why do I feel like that? Because in reality, it's like getting a new pair of shoes. You could get these new pair of shoes, right? You could get these new pair of shoes, but the next minute, once you get them, you're gonna be like, I'm still not fulfilled. Somewhere in your little itty bitty heart, you know, you're gonna be like, I'm still not fulfilled, and that's the wraparound cycle. It's like, get more, still not fulfilled. Get more, and we can't find the joy in things because the things we're going after are not making us happy. You feel me? So it's just this constant cycle of trying to find joy in the wrong places. Give yourself a break though, because in reality, in order to understand ourselves, we have to step back from the ego, step back from the notion we know it all, step back from the notion of what other people think. We have to throw that all in the garbage and start over. And I think the starting over is like the hardest part, because you look at yourself and you don't see yourself the way you want to be. So you, instead of, you know, because growing up we used to be called procrastinators. I don't know about you, but I definitely used to be called one. And we were taught that procrastination is lazy. It's a worthless tool, and it's not going to get you anywhere. So instead, we built up this image of we're being productive and we're doing all these things, but nobody really knows that that's going to lead to burnout. That's going to lead to so many different things in itself. And we do need a break. Everybody needs a break, but I feel like a lot of people don't take the break because they want what they want so they can be happy. It's not going to make you happy if you can't enjoy the moment. It's not going to make you happy if you are so burnt out that you can't even enjoy a simple life. Going outside, breathing fresh air, taking a shower, talking to somebody that's really going to give you knowledge, or your friend or your mom or whatever. You can't even enjoy that. You're not going to find pure joy. You're not going to find joy in self because you're focused on the wrong things. You're implementing your motivation into the wrong things. I'm not saying having a job or whatever is bad. That is good, but overdoing yourself is what is bad. Because overdoing anything is bad. You feel me? So I think when we say procrastination, all these things, it's a balance. We can't be procrastinating, which is lazy, but we can't also be overdoing it to the point where we're blown out. Like, we have to find that nitty gritty of that balance to be able to preserve who we actually are, you know. And I got into this like pessimistic mindset where it was just like I had no optimism at one point. I was just very like stoic in a sense, and it brought me nowhere. It literally brought me nowhere. Like I sit here thinking about it now, and I'm just like, yeah, like that was the wrong choice. But in the moment, you have to go through your emotions, but don't fear your emotions, because your emotions are, you know, gonna happen regardless. But don't also, you know, embed in them and make you feel like you have to do a million things in a day just to make yourself happy. Like, you know, sit down by a tree, hug it, and feel content with it, because we only get one life. But thinking about my life right now, I don't feel like I've ever enjoyed it. I don't know about you, but I feel like I've just been walking around in this big ass circle saying I enjoy everything when I really don't. And restructuring it felt way too hard to do, so I kind of just stayed with the old life, the comfortable life. But in reality, you got to get out of your comfort zone. You have to evolve into this person, or you don't have to, you choose to, but you have to do it for yourself always. It's never going to be for somebody else. It's not going to work that way. You might get, you know, 2 steps further, but then you're going to get like 10 steps back every time. So I don't think that's the case, but I also do think that taking time to really evaluate what you want and how you want it is the key to all happiness. And joy, you know, joy is one of the things that is, it's not pure happiness, but it's also contentment, you know what I mean? And that's how true it is. It's a warning sign. Let go. But joy is contentment. So learning how to be content with your own energy is like what the key about this, like what, I'm not gonna cut this out. I'm not gonna act, I make mistakes. So joy is basically the contentment that we're looking for, and we can't find it because we're putting our motivation and our energy into so many different things, when we really should be putting it into the things that we are and who we are, what we like and how we like it. Not saying to be selfish, but just to be aware of what you like so you can learn how to gain self-worth, you know? So, peace.